surprise you.
Thank you so much.
All right,
I
cheers.
can't wait to try your food.
And now we're coming, we'll be out in about 30 minutes or so.
I know.
But as a business, I started in 2013. I was first known as Delicate Delights Cakes. And
Yes, I remember you actually. It's delicate. Yeah. And what made you change?
Hello, welcome to Up and Close with Bren Mupa, where we get to showcase the gift and the talents we have in our community. Today I will be talking to Yvonne Yvette, an award-winning fashion designer.
Yvonne, Yvette, such a privilege and honor really to be sitting on the couch with you. How are you doing?
I'm very well, Bren. A bit nervous, but I think I'll be okay. How
I
are
must
you?
say,
yourself?
I'm great. I must say you look beautiful.
Oh, thank you very much.
Is that dress one of your own designs?
Yes, it is. It's a dress from my previous collection, which I launched in October. It's part
October
of the 2017. So it's part of the ball collection, and the dress is called Grace.
Grace.
Yes.
We'll come back to the dress.
Okay.
Who is Yvonne Yvette?
Yvonne Yvette is a fashion designer. She started designing as a hobby. I started this about 3.5 years ago in 2014 when I was working full time. I just wanted a maxi skirt, the African print when it started, when it got popular.
Mm-hmm.
So I did want to buy it from somebody else, but it was a bit expensive for me. I couldn't afford it. So I just thought to myself, I could try and see if I can make a skirt. And then I just went into Argos, bought my machine. It was actually like £80 that I spent. It's not a lot actually. So that's how I started. And then from then on started with skirts. And then people actually did give me good feedback about the skirts. And then it went on to dresses. And then all my friends wanted me to design their dress. So that's how I actually started.
Is there any background of designing really when you were young at school or in your family?
I did fashion and fabrics back home in Zimbabwe.
Okay, so there
in
is
secondary
background.
school.
Okay.
There is a background of fashion and fabrics. It's just the basic. When you're at school, they teach you like the basic in fashion and fabrics, like how to cut your patterns and how to put pieces together. So that's all I have. That's the background to fashion designing that I have.
And any struggles when you were beginning? Because obviously you left your full-time job. You then ventured into full-time designing. Any struggles that you faced as a beginner?
I think with my designing, I can't say like I struggled, because what I did is I tested the waters. Like when you try and see how it works. Because I didn't just leave my job just like that. I went part-time first to see how it went or how it would go. Mm-hmm. So when I went part-time, I found that I could actually do more, and I was actually enjoying doing more of fashion designing than being at work. So that's how I started. But I think it's not as easy as it sounds, to be honest, because you need to put in effort, time, and dedication. You have to be dedicated to be able to make sure it works. And also you need your family support for that to work. For me, I've got my husband who's good at supporting me. Even something as small as going to the post office that can actually make a big what's the word I'm looking for?
Big impact?
Big impact, yeah, or a big difference to my work. So that's how I actually
manage, because you've got support.
I've got support, yeah.
And when we started at the beginning of the interview, you spoke about your dress that is called Grace. Yes. From your previous bulk collection. I must say I followed the collection. I looked it up online.
Okay.
I was very impressed.
Oh, thank you.
How
very
was
much.
the response when you published the bulk collection?
Honestly speaking, it was overwhelming. I didn't even expect to get like as many people buying the dresses. To be honest, I think of all the collections that I've done, this bulk collection is my second one. The first collection was at Manchester Fashion Week, which I did, but I think the second ball collection actually oversold the dresses. I'm still selling the dresses. I think I'll need to have a cutoff where I say like this collection is done, we need to focus on the next one.
On the next
but honestly speaking, I did well with the dresses. It got sold out.
You need to tell me what work went into making this dress. And what inspired you? Because this is not a bulk collection.
No, it's not.
Yes, I'm sure you knew
a
that.
One-off. Yes,
it's a one-off.
It's just a one-off. I think with everything that I do, especially when it comes to my dresses, what inspires me the most in designing is like seeing people looking more beautiful. People are beautiful as they are, but I need to add that touch to somebody's beautifulness, if you want to call it that. So when I'm designing, I look at somebody I'm designing the dress for like for example, the dress that you're wearing today, I knew you were going to be the model. For the dress to actually like give that touch of elegance to it, I had to look at you and see how you usually dress and what sort of dresses you like, so that you would carry the dress with confidence. So that's what I tend to do. And I also look at like for example with that dress, also I was thinking it's going to be the award ceremony soon. I need to be like
It's another
people,
collection going out soon.
There should be one coming out soon.
Wow.
And also with this one, since we're starting with this going to be coming out very soon. I need people to start thinking about the awards coming soon. It's going to be like the wedding season soon. So usually that's how I tend to what I tend to look at when I'm designing, looking at what's coming up. That's how I usually design the dresses.
And any new collection coming soon? You spoke about this dress I'm wearing. Any new collection coming up soon? Maybe do you want to give us, to spill a bit, a spoiler?
I have a plan. I'm hoping to release a new collection maybe March, April, but I've not decided what I'm going.
You're still working on it?
I'm still working on it, but hopefully soon I'll be able to share with everyone. But at the moment, just know there'll be something coming up, and just watch the space there.
And as a Black designer, as a Black entrepreneur,
Yes.
what is your place in the industry?
I think I play a big role with every occasion that happens out there. You need a dress. Like for me, I get to dress, I would say maybe 3 or 4 people a month, or even more a month. So I think I'm playing a big role in getting people to actually look elegant wherever they're going and in whatever they're doing. So,
but would you say it's easy in the fashion industry?
It's not as easy as people think. It's very tough. You have to be up to date with fashion trends. You have to be very creative. There is a lot of people trying
because you create the trends. You are the designer.
Yes, we
Yes.
do. But there's also another world out there
Yes.
where there's like people showing at London Fashion Week, or
Yes.
where there's fashion designers like Gucci and all them. They start like some of the trends, so we have to keep up with them, because they can afford to like launch a collection every 3 or 4 times a year. I can't afford to do that because it's expensive.
But you're on a journey.
I am on a journey,
Yes.
so we are learning, but it's not easy.
It's
if
not
you
easy.
want to succeed, you have to be constant, very fast, and be very creative.
But I must say you're good at what you do, because I've
Thank
seen
you
some of your
very
clothes,
much.
and
Thank
I've seen
you.
the dress that you were just making just a few minutes ago. I mean, you came in here and you made a dress in a day. I wonder, how do you do that? So
Well-
your work attests to that. You are good at what you do.
Oh, I do try. I
Yes.
do try. Yeah. It's not easy. Like if I'm working, I just have to concentrate and just put my mind to it, and then just forget that there's a world around me, and just be in my own globe, or if you want to call it, just like
Okay.
So,
Thank you so much, Yvonne. What's your future aspirations?
well, I would want to be on every billboards in the UK representing Zimbabwe.
Wow.
One day, I hope so.
And not only representing Zimbabwe, but
Africa.
representing Africa and
Yes.
Black women, because there is a serious movement going on.
Yes. So yeah, that's what I hope to do one day.
And I'm sure you will get there.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so
for
much.
believing in me. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Yvonne.
No, thank you.